Hello, hello, it's Mr. Shine here from HearthstonePlayers.com. We are continuing the Paladin run from the other day. 7-0, I'm kind of surprised about that, to be honest, but it gets tougher around these parts, and I feel like whenever I play one string and do well, and then I pick it back up, I run into buzzsaws, or maybe my head is not in the game or something, but quick recap, so I have a pretty good curve, I suppose. I do have 2 Argent Protectors. They did work for me before, and a Humility, Elder, Peacekeeper. So I do have a lot of ways to slow down some of their big threats. And then when I get some big threats on the board, those Peace Protectors have been pretty huge, being able to buff an Ogre or set something up for me with like a Spectral Knight or whatever. I do have 2 True Silvers, 2 Consecrations, so I have a lot of those strong mid-game cards. 1 Sea Giant. I think it should be alright. Hopefully. Nervous. I want to get further. I don't want to make this a 3-loss game, but just be in the zone, talk through the plays, and we'll get there. We'll see. Hopefully I can at least avoid some gigantic misplays. That's my goal. Avoid gigantic misplays. I think one of the threats or the dangers in this deck is that I do not have very good 2-drops, other than the Argent Protector, but it's not really a drop that you want to play right on to. You want to help buff something else. I have a lot of 2 HP minions and 2 damage minions, so I think 2 3s gave me some trouble. Like if this guy has a Zombie Chow, for example, that could be a lot of trouble. And I don't think I want to keep an Argent Protector in my starting hand. It's weak. I guess also Clerics. Priest could be pretty tough here. I think I would rather have something else. That's a card that I think I want to have a little bit later because I don't have any other 2s with it. I think. Oh, that's alright. It's okay, because I can buff 1/1, and we'll see what comes after that. I think it really depends right here. How early is the start going to be for this? Mr. Fox 3-2-1. Mr. Fox versus Mr. Shine. He did not have a 1, which is nice, but this is not a great 2, but if he does have a 3-2 or something, I can get some value early with a Shattered Sun. What are the things that he could coin? Alright, he does not have something. So now the question is, do I do this or do I just bring out a dude? I think I probably bring this out. A 2-2 and a 3-2. His turn 3, he can coin out a 4. He could turn out a Yeti, which I could follow up by running both into, by following with an Argus. This is fine. The downside is it's a little weak to a Holy Nova, but that's alright because a Holy Nova, I will follow this up by Senjin probably. Okay, Snapjaw. You'd coin out a Snapjaw, which means your turn 4 be something better. Well, he can, I mean, this is a good card for that. But Senjin is a good follow-up here to help protect. And then I can follow up with... Alright, so I think I still definitely do this. Shadow Madness would be painful. I don't think I can get around it. And he can't do Holy Nova right now, at least. So yeah, Shadow Madness would be pretty good. He could take that, run that. Okay, he's going to Shadow Madness. So lose that. I'll lose board, mostly. Or Shadowward Pain, okay. Too bad I don't have a strong turn 5 here. Which makes me feel like I might... Oh, Eldor's real weak here, though. But I don't... Do I really have an option? It's turn 5. Could be a variety of things. I think I still do this, though. It's a 3-3, it's a body. I follow this up with the Ogre, most likely. Ugh. So that is a play of necessity, I think. So I could just remove that, or you could bring the giant out. If I bring the giant out, he gets that for free. I should the ogre rather. Alternative, yeah, I can just simply remove that, but then I let him get a turn 6 play that is better. I could do this, and then I could consecrate, but that's not very good. I think the best play is probably giant, and hope he doesn't have a Shadow Word Death. Not worth bluegilling. Argent Protector, not really worth. Right now, that's not doing that much, even though it is a 4, but that kills it. I think, yes, the answer is giant, and then the question is, do I run into that? I don't think I do. It's not really a threat right now. I think I just go face and deal with the fact that he could heal this back up. It's turn 6, yeah. The downside is if he has a 6/6 that can buff and make that an 8/8, this would be trouble early, but I do have a consecration after that. That is probably the strongest play, trade into that. Alright, Shadow Word Death. So, happens. Alright. Awesome to get that. Quite happy with that. Do not have a good follow-up though, but I think this is a good time as any to remove that before it can get too out of control. And then the only other option I have is really summon a dude, which means my turn 8 would probably be this. Not too great either. Yeah, I think I have to do this. I really want to save this if I can. I don't really... I mean, I know this is dude fodder, but I don't think I can really help that too much here. I think I do bust that out and kill that. Is there a better play for 3 damage? Because now I'm getting to the point where ogres are scary. At least he can't kill this, theoretically, with that on the board. So I could get a little bit of value. It is weak to Holy Nova. But then he spends most of his turn to do it. My turn 9 could be that. Summon some dudes. Yeah, he gets the play. I will try to summon dudes as much as I can as we go here now. So yeah, I mean that's a reasonable Holy Nova, but it's not huge. So it is probably going to be Dark Scale here. Follow up with a Loot Hoarder and a Reinforce, I think, is just fine. Not worth consecrating here. I want to save this. Potentially it'll be hard for him to kill this. And just bring a few more things out to draw. I mean, I can't play around any epics. He might want to change my mind if he had one, but that's how it goes. I have 6 cards. He has 7. Secret, which won't matter. Oof, he has a lot of removal. He's going to clear that. Alright. That's pretty decent, I think, for me here. I don't want to use Consecrate yet, but I do think now is a perfectly reasonable time for me to put Avenge out to buff something. Make that a 2/2. Bring that out too. And Avenge. That's not that great. Or I Bluegill Warrior that, so it can't kill something else. That's really weak to Holy Nova. I don't think it's worth me bringing that out yet. I can kill that though. I think I might want to risk this just to bring some things out. The question is, do I Bluegill that? No. Because the same thing would happen if he has a Holy Nova. Alright, he does have another Holy Nova. It's not a huge deal, actually, but of course I'm running out of things. Alright, a few things, but I'm not worried about that because I have Consecration. That's a great draw for me to get. In fact, I can't do all of them. That's nice to have both of those. Unfortunately, there's not... I could... No, I don't have the mana for it. Duh. Well, that has to die. It's not worth me using the Consecration right now. I mean, I could have used the Bluegill to protect that. Meh. Not too terribly concerned. So if he brings two, I could double Consecrate if he does some stuff. And that would turn things on its head, I think. Alright, so that's an obvious Consecrate here. Or is it? Yeah. Yep, that's obvious. I think I just do these guys, bring out another dude. Or do I? Do I hold this? No, I don't think so. I think at this point in the game, he has another one of them out here. I think I do bring another 4/4 to try to get the board. He can't deal with the 4/4s directly. It's worth. If he has another Holy Nova, he can't clear my board. That's pretty good. I think I will actually trade these. The question is, do I Consecrate? Trade that for one more from what he has on his board. That's quite a bit of... The Bluegill, though, at this point, is it that useful, or is the Consecrate going to mean more? I don't know exactly what he has in his hand, I guess. Maybe it is worth having more... Maybe it's worth me getting rid of that. Because if I have a Boulder Fist, What do you mind controlled? Is the 1/1 really that worthwhile though? I think I'm going to value the Consecrate more than the Bluegill. And the 1/1 here. Yeah, I don't know. He's been sitting on a lot, so he could mind control that ogre. Nope. That's good. Now here, if I consecrate, does that do anything? It saves one thing. Or I just do a single trade. Boom, boom. This sells 4 HP. I bring that out and summon another dude. What else would he put down? Or I can consecrate and put this out, which lets this live and lets this live. This has a 1 HP. It also lets this live. Might be better. I think having the 4/4 alive is probably actually worth it. Oh no, I can have the 4/5 live anyways. I just get rid of 1/1. Hope you mind control that. Whatever. Is that worth humiliating? Probably. Keeps more things alive. I guess I'm weak to Holy Nova. Why would you have not taken that? Holy Nova incoming, but I have a Sea Giant. Well, you know, he had another time to play it before if he had one. I got some value out of that. So he definitely does not have a Holy Nova. Oh god. Oh god. That's the worst. That's the worst. Oh, okay. So bring it down to 15. I will run those into that. Bring it down to 11. I have to put it out though, don't I? I think I do. I mean, if he's sitting on a Shadow Word Pain, it's gonna suck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Were there other targets he could have done? Uh-oh. 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh. So close. I go for it, don't I? I go for it at this point. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's at 1. I have a true silver left. I mean, so he's at 1. He'll kill. He'll kill. He'll heal. And I have these things. He doesn't have a board clear because he would have used it before. The hope is that this, of course, does not make something huge. I think I have to do that, though, don't I? This is the game decider. Does he have it in his hand? And does this give him something huge that's going to crush me? Not that big of a deal. Do you have the answer? Oh. Whew. That was intense. That was a good top deck for me. That good old Charger. Almost got out of hand there. Yay for 1/1 dudes. Okay. Sweating. What other outs did I have? Oh, I already used the Rocketeer. That wouldn't have been as great. I mean, at that point, I was just kind of hoping. Oh. We survived. Good old Deathlord. Terrifying me. Absolutely terrifying me. Okay, what do we got? Not too surprising. A mage. I shall expect removal. Definitely want true silver. Is Noble Sacrifice worth taking now? If he has a 1/3 in the early game, I'm kind of crappy. Then again, I don't need to play it, do I? I have a dude. I don't have that many 2s otherwise. Maybe I get rid of the Noble Sacrifice and just hope it never comes up. And shoot for another 2-drop. I think it's a little too risky. Alright, I got options. I got the coin. Ooh, that's nice. I could coin this to turn that into a 1/2. That's kind of crappy though, isn't it? I think the better play will probably be me just summoning a dude. Because the alternate, I could coin, I want to have, although I do really want to get a turn for, yeah. I do want to get a early true silver because I have those 2 in my hand here. Turn that into a 1-drop, but that's not going to help because he's going to do both. Could drop that, but it's going to get traded by that. I could coin out a true silver, and then I'd follow that up with a 4, which isn't that good. Or I could coin I'm contemplating actually Argent Protectoring a dude, a 1/1 in this situation actually might be fairly decent in this board. I'm going to do that, I think, and then I'll follow up with the true silver. Because both are good enough here. And that's going to be a pain and get through a shield. Hopefully I don't run into a Death Knight or a Blood Knight. Maybe should have thought about that. Alright, so I will True Silver that. Or will I? Well, no, I would True Silver that. I have 2 of these. Too bad it's turn 5, so now this is not quite as useful. Alright, I think I have to do that. Because I can't do both of these. And this is not... I mean, well... Or do I just Aldor and summon a dude? Because then at least it doesn't die to that. It gets rid of the Aldor, though, which kind of sucks. But I think that actually may be the best play, to at least preserve this in that situation. From the easy, or that I have 2 of these. Do I have 1, 2, 2 that lives? Because Aldor could be so useful later. I think it is. I think I'm willing to sacrifice the potential tempo loss here, just to keep that, just to keep him around. It's obviously not Mirror Entity, so it could be Duplicate, which would be pretty good on the turn 6 if he drops something strong here. Depending on what he does, I guess, well. That makes me feel like he has... He doesn't want me to trigger? So he has Vaporize, maybe? Why would he do that? Because he couldn't kill both. So he doesn't want me to trigger that secret. It's kind of what that makes me feel. So do I follow it up with the same play? My turn 7 would be... I would love to get an Ogre out. I don't really need to attack him. I can just have the Ogre out and I won't attack him. I'll just build my board. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Depending on what he does here, too. But I have a feeling something makes me feel like it's Vaporize. The fact that he was willing to burn a Blizzard. Or he has a bunch of removal in his hand, just kind of sitting around. Do I Harpy? No. Get a card while I can. I'm going to try to summon dudes as much as I can now. It's not Duplicate, as we know. I think this might be a fine play, actually. Because I will be able to... Or that. No, it won't kill it. Oh no, it will. I Aldor. I True Silver. And I Avenge. Or I buff this to a 5/1, which makes him want to ping and trigger off the Avenge proc on my other guy. That gets Flame Strike, though. No, I think I bring this lower. Because if he does a Flame Strike here, it's not really a big deal. Oh no, that doesn't work because I can't kill it then. Duh. Not a counter spell, obviously. So it is most likely Vaporize, Ice Block, Spellbender, or the Armor one, and that's a new one. Sorry, friend. So what is the thing that I want him to duplicate? I want to heal this. So if it summons this, if it's Mirror Entity, then I'll be able to kill it right away. Is there anything else I'd rather have it? I could do that. That seems not really worth it right now, though. I could do this. Kill. That's fine, right? It's pretty weak to Flame Strike. No, not really. Not terribly so. Depends on what this is. Alright. So if it's a Flame Strike, I'm clear, but that's okay. He spends his whole turn to Flame Strike, and I can follow it up with a strong play. I don't really want to trigger Vaporize off that. Deathlord? Deathlord? I could put both these down, and then one of them at least lives. But part of me feels like he's going to draw out something anyways. And this will be not the end of the world because they have an Aldor. He's also removed things in a way that makes me feel like I don't know why he wouldn't have. Alright, well, let's see what he has first, right? Unfortunately, I can't kill him unless I hit everything into it. So maybe I do wait. We'd get multiples of those. That'd be kind of an issue, wouldn't it? So I can clear this. Is it a duplicate? Or do I just let this sit here? No, because he could make it... Well, he could run it into this and hurt it quite a bit. This is eventually going to die anyways. Fairly soon. I think I still run into this situation. And probably bringing this out would be fine now. Because I want to deal with those two that he brings down, or one. So he doesn't kill that. Could burn both that on that. Which wouldn't be the end of the world, actually. Maybe that's a little too much. 4, 5, 6, 7. I could do those. It says ice block. Oh, it's so much burst though. I could bring those, just do the trade hit. Bring those two. Or bring this. Oh, I made a mistake with that, didn't I? I'm just putting a little bit of pressure. I probably could have put the Wind Fury out, actually. But he's been going through a lot of removal. 7, 8, 9. That could be good. 9, 10, 11. He doesn't have a Flame Strike, I don't believe. Did I use a spell recently? I think I did. But this is still probably good here. It's hard. I don't think he had... Would he have used a Flame Strike there, or was he waiting for just a huge play? I'm going to say that I should get rid of this anyway. I could have been more aggressive, I think. And that could have been a big mistake, actually. Do you top deck that? Going to try to summon dudes when I can. It's so much removal, it's absurd. Utterly absurd. I cannot really... Oh, I can kill it, but I'm not going to. That would be a little much. I have to accept the fact. Yeah. That he's going to get something out of this, and that could shift the game. Could be worse, unless he has a charge minion. Good time for this. Alright, how much more does he have in terms of removal? I have a Sea Giant left in here too. 3 polys. That's pretty rough. I have a Consecration. Hopefully my dudes can keep the onslaught going. Ugh. Another AoE. Oh, that's nice. Hey, it's a card you can't actually use spells on. Except that, you know, you can trade both into it. I'm in trouble, everyone. Interesting. I have Argent Protectors left too. If there's a way that this will survive this turn, I have a good chance of drawing, I think, one of them. I have 2 Consecrations left as well. 2 Consecrations. My secrets are used. Do I have a Stormwind Champion? I don't think so. I should know what I have in my deck. Oh, I have a 2/2. Oh, that could be rough. I really need to draw something good here. I think I have to do this. Because I don't know what that is. It's a mirror entity, isn't it? It's actually a problem then. I'm just going to clear Martisany. There's no point in me using Humility on this, though. What I was going to do is ping, ping, trade. Like a 1/1 left. I'm trying to think if I have anything else that's even remotely good. Not much. Very, very little. So, this game is lost. A lot of removal from this guy, though. I will say that. I think that was a mistake. Oh, that's an awful time for this. That's fine. I am too, and I don't have anything good, I don't think. Oh, I think I have like my double. Oh man. Because my last one's a Consecration. But I have lost. Strong stuff. Well, 3 Flame Strikes, 3 Polymorphs, 2 Fireballs, 2 Blizzards. I just didn't have enough threats, I guess. And that would have been nice to have earlier. But you cannot win them all. It was a long, drawn-out game. But, yep. That is mage for you sometimes. If I was able to get something to stick for a decent amount of time, I could have followed up with a lot of my protectors and stuff like that, but it was not to be. Okay, a late game hunter. So this could be interesting. Could be aggressive. I'm okay with that. Those two in the starting of this game. A good chance that I'll buff something with it. He mulliganed 1 thing. So he could have a decent start too. I might need that consecration. Alright. It's a curve. Coin aggression. Oh, that's pretty good against my Haunted Creeper. I still think I bring it out though. I guess if he wants to do that, he would have to trade this and another spell. So he effectively 2 for 1. Oh, that's too bad. That was a mistake, I think. Well, kind of. Actually, it's not too bad of a mistake. Oh no, this is a mistake, because I can buff this and keep that alive. Okay. Yeah. He could have a spell. In fact, Animal Companion could be pretty good, but at least he will not kill this. He's gonna be. It looks like he's more aggressive though. Definitely will consecrate if he goes face. Oh yes. Oh yes. We'll probably trade that. The question is he going to go... It's turn 5. Maybe getting a Spectral Knight might even be better here, just to stay on curve. Because the way that he was going before, if he goes face, if I take a little more damage, I could follow it up with a Dark Iron or a True Silver and a Dude Summon after this. Because True Silver is not very good right now. I think getting Spectral might be better. Because we have to use an extra card as well. Or I just clear his board and go off curve a little bit. It's turn 5. Might be a little greedy. Okay, so Deadly Shot then, probably. Oh, good. That's okay. I'm okay with getting the Deadly Shot out there, because now I have a Giant coming in. It's 5 cards. I have 5 cards. I went first. Animal Companion's so good. I summon a Giant, I think. Not sure exactly what that is going to be. Yes, I do, Giant. Yeah, protect the 1/1 kind of. Kind of. So, depending on what he does here, I might Wolf Rider early here, just to get that out. There are worse things in the world. Worse things have happened. So this one I think I will actually I'll take that. I'm still okay in terms of life, maybe. Yeah. If it's a snipe, I just absorb it. Good. So burn that. He is out of steam. Now he's relying on burning me down. Which hopefully the Dark Scale will help a little bit with. Ouch. Okay, so now I've lost. Most likely. Yeah. I think I just need to get these things out. 3, 6, 9. That actually might even be better. Follow up with that. I'm going to take 3, 4, 5, 6 next turn because presumably he's going to want to go face. No, I think I get these two out first. I'm going to take that extra 2 things that are going to be hard for him to deal with, and then I can follow it up after that. It's a race that I will lose. Just too bad. If it's freezing, I want it to bring this back to heal. I don't think I can afford to spend a turn to deal with that. Alright, good. 3, 4, 5, 6. So can I afford to play that right now? No, I don't think so. Ugh. I'm gonna be so close. Okay. Well. I have taunts. I don't have much taunt that can get that out, do I? Too bad. 11, 13, 14. No, I couldn't have killed him. Could have come. I came really close. Very close, but not quite enough. That last explosive trap, or not explosive, deadly shot was what killed me there. Alright, 8-2. Can we turn it around? That Huffer earlier too was kind of brutal. Uh-oh. It's a bad start. What does he have? What are you going to mulligan? Doesn't really matter. I'm going to mulligan everything, but not much. So that's scary. 3 kept coin. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm feeling better now then. If he has a 2-3 or something, I don't want to waste it. And this will work well with my turn 3 curve. Oh, bring out a... Okay, this is actually fine. Noble Sacrifice is pretty good here, I think. Now, almost certainly True Silver now. So I wonder if he thinks it's Avenge. You don't know which one it is, do you? That's not a good idea. Well, it doesn't really matter. I want to get one of these out just because I have very little in the way of other things. I mean, I already have a True Silver in my hand too, so I want to start getting through them. Scare, of course, here is Water Elemental. That is the Scare. Oh, he passes. Okay. Interesting. Do I dare? Oh, excellent. How excellent. That was awesome. So I have a lot of things here. I can buff this to a 6 attack with Dark Iron and Argent. That's okay. So I'm going to want to... Ooh, so close. I want to get another dude out, I think. And I think bringing the Dark Iron now is fine. He's going to be kind of dead soon anyways because of turn 7 coming around. Yeah. I guess the alternative thing I could do is simply bring out another True Silver, but I don't think that's worth doing. I think it's better to keep it a surprise. And ideally getting the Dark Scale on turn 7 would be nice. I could follow up with 2 of these things if I want to trade for something. Depends on what he does, of course. An Ogre, I can do both these. I want to keep this alive right now because of the turn 7 though. That's for sure. Oh man, Frostbolts. Ooh. And yet, I don't think I can do that. I think I get another True Silver out, do I? Or do I just bring the Giant out? No, I want to clear that for sure. Which is not the greatest play, then, to follow it up. No, I don't get the Giant out now. I want to get some other threats first. I suppose I could reinforce in Frostwolf. Let him take this. Frostwolf becomes a 7/7, which gets fireballed just the same as anything else. Then he'd be able to do something else too. Or I just True Silver this and summon a dude, but that's... Man, I really like the idea. Or I bring this out. Maybe I just bring this out. No, Flame Strike will kill it then. I'm going to do this to try to get something else on this board, but that might... It's going to eat a fireball for sure if he has one. Yeah, that was a mistake, I think. I think it would have been better to True Silver Champion and just summon another dude and be done with it. The nice thing about this is he wants to both like AoE clear this, and he also wants to get rid of that. Okay, that's good for me. Because now I can do both those. If he hits that, he's going to clear soon. Actually, this might be... Oh, no, I can't do both. I could do that. This might be better. This is going to be better because it clears that, hits this, goes to 3, goes back to 5. So both these cannot be flame struck. And then my turn 9 play. Although, or, if he can't deal with this... No, but I don't want to let that linger even much longer. What's the thing I don't want to be? No, it doesn't matter not right now. Okay, good. So I'm putting more threats down. I can do some clear, I can do Argent Protector, I can do both things here. He has no Flame Strike right now, no good one anyways. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I can do both those. I think I bring that out as well. Because he does not have a way to remove, I don't believe, based on what he just did. I want to keep that up just because another big body. Oh, it doesn't really matter because he'll die, won't it? I'll put it on this side, it's fine. Alright, so I think lethal is threatened. And have a good turn 10. The hope is I win. Unless he would have mind control decked earlier. Or there's like a freeze or something. For polymorph. Oh. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Alright, cannot kill. Cannot kill. But I will probably keep that alive to avoid a flame strike. I think I do all these. I think I do this too and keep that alive. And I'm willing to freeze myself. Keep my board alive. Eight, 11, 12, so he's almost dead. So that's Flame Strike proof. Unless he has a polymorph, but he would have used a polymorph before when he used the Frost block. Oh, he top decks it, okay. He should still be dead unless he has a shield or something. Like a Senjin. Whew. All right. Well, that was fortunate for me. Take another win. Ooh, some questing. It's been some intense games. 9 wins. I don't know if I can go the distance now. I don't know. guess both the Hunter and the Mage games were fairly close. I didn't get enough dude summoning in that game, but I think the turns didn't really lend themselves too well for it in some cases. I think that was really more of a game where I realized he did not have perfect removal, so I wanted to get more bodies out there and, of course, try to play around Flame Strike as much as possible. Alright, a Warlock in the late game. You know what that means? That means Zoo or Void Caller. Void Caller spam. That's fine. I like that as a 4. I don't think I can keep Sea Giant. I don't think I keep Wolf Rider early. I have better 3s. I think Senjin is just quite good. That makes me feel okay. Let's see what she does. If I see a turn 1. Oh god. Do I coin this out? No. I can't predict that he has more Death Rattle, right? Turn 1. Turn 2 would be this and Avenge. Will that work when one of these dies? When it pops him? I don't know. Maybe not. I just have to hope he doesn't have a crazy Death Rattle start. Oh god! It's Zoo! Do I Avenge here? Or do I Noble Sacrifice? Or do I even do either? No, I probably just do this and then I coin out a Shield Master next turn. Shield Master should help a lot. Yep. Oh man. Alright, well, I definitely clear that. I think I Avenged, or just to summon more dudes. I think I just summon more dudes. I'm not really that scared of this right now. I think just getting as much on this board as possible early against a deck like this is probably better. I just deal with the fact that you can have some good old-fashioned demon spam. I think depending on what is played here. What is the best play here? Because if I hit this and trade, I don't know exactly what he's going to get. But it could have a Dread Infernal next turn anyways, so it's probably worth me bringing that out, cashing that in. See, maybe we'll buff for Noble Sacrifice after that. Oh boy. Actually, I'm just going to do this. Keep things alive. Oh, Oh no, that was a big mistake. Well, no, actually that's not that big of a deal. Hopefully it's not that. That's okay. Alright. That's nice. What a deck. What a deck. 6/6. Not as good as it could be. Not as good as a 6/7. Has to be that. Next turn, depending on what happens, I'll play one of those. Wow. Look at all these high quality minions. There's so many. I have to do this to keep myself alive. I think this is the end of the line, everyone. The end of the line. Wow. Arena, everyone. This is the arena. Death rattle start. And that is done, right? I cannot defeat that, I do not believe. Well, hey, good deck, what can you say? He had a bit of everything that Warlock is good at. And those two Soulfires, I was able to dodge one of them, I guess. But 9-3, you can't be too unhappy with that. I don't think I got a true silver in that run, or like that last game. Some of the things that made my deck good, I had my late game, I guess, but that was just insane. Let's see what we get. Gold. I like gold. And maybe I get gold in this pack. I like gold in packs too. I like... Oh. Oh. That was good. I like that pack. Oh, he's so dirty. Look at all that nasty dirt. Okay. Well, hey, there we go. We got through that Paladin run. 9-3, I can't complain. I think that was pretty decent, especially considering there were a good chunk of cards in that deck that were a bit suboptimal, but ran through some pretty aggressive, some pretty tough opponents at the end there. That happens. I will not be done though. I will take on another run sometime soon. Let's take a look at what I have. Alright, I have done all of those in my arena quizzes, so I'll have to work on something else. But I've been Mr. Shine. I will see you guys next time.